this section, we're going to go over your overall layout and different elements on your page. This is your social media page that needs to be defined as you grow and develop your brand. So let's go ahead and pull up the accounts that I pulled up as samples so you can get an idea of what you need to do in your brand. All right, so let's go ahead and share my screen here. Okay, so here we go. We are over in the wrong screen here. Here we go. We were just finishing up that module a little while ago, weren't we? Okay, so let's go on to, we'll start here. We'll start on this account. Let's go ahead and start on this account. So this is Jackie Anna, and we've talked about her before, looking at her stuff. She does a visual storytelling. She is essentially what you would say is an influencer or a full-time content creator. She makes all her money just doing this, making content. She's been doing this for over 10 years. She started on YouTube and grew up a number of different accounts across socials, and she knows her stuff. So basically, she doesn't have anything that overlays a lot of her like content. So what I mean by that, okay, she has one. See this one that says POV? That is what I'm talking about. She doesn't have anything that's super distracting like words. Okay, you got one here. So it's very, very clean. Its aesthetics are very much the same. And you can see over time, she's really developed her style. The further down you get into content with a lot of content creators or brands, you can see how it's evolved over the years and it's changed and become more refined. So here we go. We are back up here because this is what's important. Looking at your brand, compare them, like open up one on one screen, one on another, and say, what am I doing that is not reflecting the same thing as them? And it really helps when you have comparables in your own industry. So go find those comparables, find the people that are really rocking it with their social media game, like who has the most followings, who is actually investing their time in the better camera equipment and the better lighting, because those are the people that already figured it out, what's working for them and what you can use to work for you. Okay, so that is hers. Let's go look at Haley. I don't think we've learned at Haley's yet. She has a really big page on TikTok, but I wanted to show you also that this content is being reused. So if you are doing it on TikTok, you can go ahead and have repurpose, go ahead and take that same content and repurpose it here on Instagram. All right, so this is on the Reels tab. And again, she is very on brand for her. She's more of like a comedian influencer. She's very into lifestyle. Again, we're going over lifestyles for like lifestylers or lifestyles. So lifestyle influencers. And you can say even I have a lifestyle influencer account as well, because I do. But for her, like I said, she does more of the comedy stuff. You can see that through her initial look. When you're looking at it, you're like, okay, this is pretty funny. What's that about? And then you were engaged. You want to see more. All right, so let's check out another one here. Let's do not a influencer. Let's go back to, I don't know if we saw Tanner yet, if I introduced Tanner. So here we go with Tanner's content. Now, a lot of his stuff has to do with educating because he wants people to buy his program and he wants to be able to coach them. So you can easily see at a glance, like he actually puts words on his that actually draw in that audience to buy from him because they want to know more about this information. These are only short little clips. They don't go into full depth. So in his coaching and in his different programs, he covers more in depth on this stuff. So let's try another one here. Let's go to Lawyer Mike. I believe he does influencing stuff, but he also has different types of content too, where he goes over more detail. So here he wants to drive his shorter form content into his longer form content to monetize, to make money off of it. There's lots of ways to make money online. You just got to really define exactly, like, are you more entertaining or more educational? If you're more educational, then stick to more educational content and you can build a good following that wants to learn more and take more courses courses. If you are more entertaining, then you can offer more content that they can view and watch through YouTube or longer form video. You can sell different subscriptions to watch behind the scenes or more in-depth contents like how did we create this. So there's definitely different ways you can take this, and there is not a right or wrong way into maximizing how much money you bring in, and you can change it throughout your journey. So let me give you an example here. So Angie, I've been following for quite some time here on Instagram. And with her, she's evolved over the years. She used to just do travel stuff. She used to just show like how you can set up different presets so you can get the best shots for your post, because she has a lot of amazing posts. She's been a lot of amazing places. So she would share, okay, well, how did we get the lighting for this? And now she's evolved into coaching. So now she just opened up these coaching programs right here. And then she just launched her podcast. So you can have multiple things. Just make sure that they are in your Stan Store or in your link tree. Again, Stan Store is better, especially again, because this course has all to do with maximizing your money through social. So make sure that you do have your Stan Store set up exactly like I told you before. So go rewatch that video, and you can have other things like, okay, check out my YouTube. Just don't overwhelm the people when they go into your link tree. You want them to turn into buyers. If they're too overwhelmed, they're not going to buy anything. They're just going to back out. All right. So that is an overview on the type of content again. And I know we went over this in previous modules and stuff, but really look at these. I mean, really like find the people in your industry. So for example, look at this one. So we've got Lawyer Mike. There's two different types of people that are really big on TikTok. So we've got Law by Mike, and he says he's lawyer Michael Mendel, and he does more of an entertaining type of content. That's him, that features him, that gets you interacting with his content. Whereas we've got this other TikTok lawyer, and I don't want to try to say his name because I know I'll probably mess it up, where he's using other people's footage. So the footage that he is actually showing is other people, but then he talks at the end of it, or he talks throughout it to define exactly his take on it. And that's totally fine. You can do that. Just remember, the mission isn't all about content. It's about driving sales, driving more revenue. Now, if that's through longer form content, through like a YouTube channel or another platform that pays for content generation, or even an affiliate program, make sure that your content resonates with the audience you're trying to attract to drive to that particular thing. All right, guys, I hope this module helps, and I'll see you on the next one.